Hello, Professor Marco. I am presenting my final project about the case analysis. So, for case number one, this one is at the school La Pastora located in a rural area in Cartago, in which the students have their first experience in utilizing a computer. For this case, I have chosen the resource called Starfall. This is a web page. It's an interactive educational website that offers a wide variety of educational activities, including funny games, animated stories, videos, and songs. And it's designed with young students in mind. The interface is colorful, intuitive, and easy to navigate for students who are new to using computers. This page has a lot of different resources. It goes from pre-K to fifth grade. This is built obviously for the North American system, but it's really useful for us as well. It has a lot of different activities like worksheets. It has books or stories. It has music. It has ideas of the curriculum. Obviously not for us, but those can be useful as well. You can choose activities between the different grades, um, and specific for reading as well. As well, you can see here there are other options in the menu, like search for specific activities or search the guides by grade. You can have already made worksheets, or you can use some to customize them. The book section, the same thing. You can find a lot of different resources there. As well, in this is part of the same page, but a different view. You have different activities here. And remember, this page is not specific for teaching English. This is actually for a well-rounded education. So you can see topics like math, arts, reading, writing, geometry, different activities. So for example, I'm gonna go into this one. This is focus on phonetics. And one of the things that I really like about this is that the activities are really easy to follow. It will point you on which activity to click. So let's see a little bit of the video to see how the interface works.
Make a word with a, mm, and to match the picture. Ran, uh, and ran, pan, and pan, fan, and fan, can, and can, groovy. You know, can, fan, pan, ran.
So the reasons why I chose Starfall, it's because it's visually stimulating. I think that one of the things that we were missing from the resources that we study in class was something that was really interesting for kids. Obviously, we had some good resources like Canva, but Canva is something that you have to build yourself, and you have to know a little bit about design and how to make things look pretty. In this case, we already have a resource that has a lot of different activities that are colorful, that are actually pretty simple, but they accomplish the goal of having something that is attractive for young learners. Also, the foundation in phonics. I think that we as teachers, because obviously we're not native speakers. Sometimes we make mistakes. So having a resource that can take care of those issues for us is really good. At least in my case, I am very self aware in some of the issues that I have with pronunciation. So if I can make use of a resource that can help me teach the students the correct pronunciation, it would be way better than me telling them a word that they're going to be learning to mispronounce. So I don't want that. And about the considerations for the teacher, I think that even though this resource is really easy to use, guided exploration is always necessary, especially at the beginning, introducing the students to basic functionalities and guiding them through the first few activities to ensure they understand how to navigate the site and use its features effectively. This can also help prevent students feeling overwhelmed by the technology. And the second consideration would be integration with the curriculum. As I mentioned in the short video of the explanation, this site was not created for Costa Rica. It doesn't follow MAP guidelines. It is actually for the North American system. So we can use some of the resources and integrate them into the English lesson, but obviously not all the resources are going to be working for us. Now, for case number two, this one is in a private institution in St. James, in which students have access to laptops and other technology devices. They are completely used to work with technology, and students are in sixth level. They have also a very good level in English. So, for this, I would like to challenge these students with the use of AI powered tools. In this specific case, I'm choosing just two: ChatGPT and Udio. ChatGPT is an AI-powered tool uh, that helps you learn by providing instant feedback. It can provide explanations and personalized practices in various subjects, including language learning. It adapts to your learning style, making studying more effective and engaging. And about audio, this is an AI tool that allows you to create songs from prompts, making learning fun and creative. It helps reinforce concepts through music, which can improve memory and understanding in a unique and interactive way. So let's see a little demonstration on ChatGPT. Let's use a basic prompt that I have here. Can you help me understand what cognates and false cognates are? I want to learn how they can help me or confuse me when I'm trying to understand English words. So let's see what the chat generates. So it's telling me what are they, it's giving me an example. It's also telling me how they help. Also, it's doing the same for false cognates, and it's giving me an explanation on why this matters. Mhm. So, for example, I can also ask the chat to prepare some activities to check if I understood the topic. So the chat is creating some activities, for example, identifying cognates, match the meanings, create your own sentences, correct mistakes, true or false, and it's giving me the answer key to the activities. In the case of audio, this application creates songs similar to ChatGPT from a prompt. So I have this prompt in here, an English lesson about adverbs of frequency, and we have to select a genre of music. So I'm choosing electropop. These are the results that I got from my first try. Uh, I'm just adding here the song that I like the most because the second song I didn't actually like that much. But the first one is a really good example. Oh, it won't let me play it. Well, I'm gonna be providing the link in this presentation, teacher, so you can hear the song and tell me what do you think about it. Um, so let's talk about the reasons for choosing AI tools. I think that there are many AI tools, and with the advances of technology, it's just obvious for me to utilize what we have in hands. Um, I know there are a lot of like people that don't like AI yet, but I think that we as teachers are the first one that we need to be ahead on technology. So we need to start exploring these resources because we have a big variety of things that we can do with them. As mentioned before, we can create interactive activities. We can self monitor our learning with um, things like ChatGPT, in which we can ask questions and ask for explanations. But also, we can have a lot of different things that will express creativity. In this case, I chose audio to create a song, but we can also create videos, we can also create images, and this is really fun. I have done it a couple of times, and it's actually really fun, the results that you can get. It requires a lot of training, but that's fine. And about the considerations for the teachers, I think that one of the things that many people are afraid of, it's about the ethical considerations when talking about AI. I think that teachers uh, need to teach students about the ethical considerations of AI, including issues like biases and privacy and the impact of AI in society in general. Because, as I said, a lot of people don't understand this technology yet and they just have what they see in movies. So they're kind of scared. I think it's important to encourage students to ask questions and be critical and evaluate the outputs of the AI tools. They should understand as well that AI is not infallible and can sometimes make mistakes or present biases, and the term is actually hallucinations, in which the AI will give you some information that will say it's true, but obviously it's not. And both teachers and students can use AI in a way that enhances education while safeguarding students' well being and promoting responsible use of technology. Um, there's also the question about credits. Um, as we mentioned in some of the classes, most of these resources will require payment. In the case of the two resources that I show you, ChatGPT, right now is it has a free version and it has a paid version. The free version works pretty good. Obviously, the paid version would be way better. It has enhancements. For audio, you actually use credits. So you have the possibility to use a couple of your credits for free. But one thing that maybe we can consider as teachers is creating several accounts so we can continue to use the free credits. And with this, I will wrap up. Thank you so much for your attention and bye bye.